Description: Lane Cove National Park. So the Baron's been camping here for a week, and the camping ground. Well, it's fantastic. Yes, it's actually raining today. We had a couple of hot nights. In fact, it was even raining even earlier in the week. But it's a really great national park. It's got a swimming pool. It's got a camp kitchen. Yeah, it's just got it's really good facilities and a really good sort of location, bordering onto the national park, which is of course where I am now. I sort of walked down. It was only like a 5 minute walk into the national park, just to Scribbly Gum. To Scribbly Gum. What is it? Scribbly Gum. I don't know, area, park area. And you can see I've got a Scribbly Gum here, and you can see why it's called a Scribbly Gum. So I don't know. You could actually write your own message or anything onto that. I don't know. I guess it would be allowed, but as a form of art, I don't know. Maybe the minuscule ant embedded onto a scribbly gum. It would just take a bit of time, so I won't kind of do it now. Plus, it's also raining as well. But yeah, I was going to say yes. In terms of the camping option, well, I mean, you can stay in a cabin. There was a safari, like a what do I call it, like a super safari. There's different options. You don't have to be actually camping in a tent. But I guess it just becomes expensive. So then that's why, of course, the Baron chooses the cheapest option of a tent. I don't know, what was it, $35 a night. But you could have a big tent. Yeah, it's just you have to carry it. So ideally, you want to drive in with a big tent. I don't know. You could put a foot on. You could put any sort of mat for sleeping, and it would be quite comfortable and a great experience, given the sort of the wildlife in the national park. So I don't know. I think these things are for the experience. Yes, I mean you wouldn't want to be camping every night, but I don't know, you sort of mix it up with various other forms of accommodation. Whether it's sort of hotels or cheap hotels, and if possible, even hostels or dorms. So you're sort of interacting with other people and other sort of cultures and races, etc. So I think that's good. I think that's good overall that people can travel and sort of do that. Particularly within the US. Yeah. So today, yes. So leaving. Well. Okay. So leaving to go to Coffs Harbour. I think it's almost a 7 hour bus. Leaves about 10:30. Gets to Coffs Harbour at, I don't know, about 5:30 in the morning. So, but I did book in for accommodation. I'm staying in a hostel in the city, close to the bus. So I'll be heading there this afternoon. I have to check out at 10. I may go. There is the cafe in the national park. It's raining, but I might take my umbrella and go to the cafe. And of course, on the way there is there's the boat shed, and you can go kayaking on the river. Fantastic experience. It's only on the weekends. But there's kayaks, there's canoes, there's a rowboat. You could take I don't know, if you've got a family, you could just take out like a 5-person rowboat for something like $60 odd. Pretty good value, yeah. So I don't know, maybe you just do it for the value. But no, it's great. It's great on the river. It's probably the best kayaking. Yes, in Melbourne you've got Yarra Bend Boathouse, but I think this is better. I think this national park is possibly better. And it's also cheaper than no, I don't think it's cheaper. No, I think it's about 40. I think it's about $45 an hour for a kayak, which is probably about the same as the Studley Boathouse at Yarra Bend in Hawthorn, but maybe both. And interestingly enough, yeah. So yes, the Baron stayed in Hawthorn, only about a 20-odd minute walk to Studley Boathouse to go kayaking, and also lived at Macquarie Park, where you could walk, just like a 10-minute walk into the national park, maybe about an hour or so to get to the boathouse. But both venues were walking distance to going kayaking, which is kind of interesting in itself. So living at a place where you can walk into a national park and go kayaking, I think is a big feature about locality, in terms of living, just through just through the Barron's experiences. So yes, it's raining. I'm got my laundry on. In fact, it's probably finished now. I'm going to go back. Got to dry. Also got to look at packing up. Got to check out at 10, and then head on to the city. I've got to go past my locker at Macquarie Park. I may even get a haircut as well, just out of convenience, in Macquarie Centre, and then to the city, and then get some. I'll try and get a couple of hours sleep in the afternoon, prior to. Well, I can't check in till 2 anyway, and then prior to leaving at 10:30 tonight, and a 7-hour to Coffs Harbour. Coffs Harbour 3 days, and then on to Byron Bay. Okay, that was the Byron Breaks, Lane Cove National Park, without Kate Richie.